pre-spray. People that don't use a pre-spray, I just don't understand. So what happens is your client is at home, or you're at home and you do whatever you're doing and you mean to do all the right things, but it doesn't always work that way, or you're not using the appropriate body wash and body scrub, and so what's happening is that the pH of your skin's not right. So there's 3 reasons that you would use a pre-spray, and I tend to get a bit funny about this and go everybody, but predominantly it balances out the pH of the skin right before the tan hits the skin. And the only thing that causes a tan colour is that chemical reaction. So it is 99% of the time, if there's a problem with the tan, it's not the solution and it's not the technician. 99% of the time it's what the client has done or not done to the skin. And it can be a bit tricky because sometimes when we're talking skin, what you did to your skin 30 days ago is now at the skin surface, and so it may be that something's not happened or has happened, but you've actually put it down to what you did 30 days ago. So as both the technician and the retail client, this is a bit of a full save. So we put the pre-spray on, it adds instant moisture. So we all know that you need some moisture for a chemical reaction to happen. So if you rock up to your technician with really, really dry skin, and let's face it, you've just exfoliated, you've come straight to have your spray tan, you're going to be pretty dry. That chemical reaction is not going to work as well as if it is in a nice, moisturised, nourished environment. Secondly, we don't know what the pH of your skin is, particularly if you're using a supermarket product. Most of those pHs are up around the 8s, which is way, way too high, and you'll get a throw of colour, or your tan won't take, or you'll get a reaction to your tan, and that's all because of a high pH. So we pop the pre-spray on, which is a pH balancer. So now we've got moisture and we've got pH balancing going on. So they're the 2 things that you have to have for absolute minimum. Now you see on the back of Solaire's that in the ingredients list that Solaire has wheat amino acids, and the reason that we add those to our pre-spray is that you need amino acids to actually work with the DHA in the product. So if you're really, really fair, or you're a bit older, that post-40, you've got dry up of your sebaceous gland, so therefore you're not naturally producing as much free amino acids, or if you're really, really pasty, if you're really fair, you don't produce as much amino acids, free amino acids. So someone like Nicole Kidman, who is post-40 and really fair, it's a lot harder for someone fair to pull up a dark colour. For Nicole Kidman, it means that she doesn't have a high level of keratin and proteins in her skin, giving her colouring, and so therefore she doesn't also have a high level of free amino acids in her skin. So it's a lot harder for her to pull colour. So if we can put false amino acids onto her skin right before the tan will actually react with those false amino acids, and then that gets absorbed into the stratus corneum, that develops up your colour. So if you're having trouble developing that colour, or your client's having problems developing out colour, I tend to put a lot of pre-spray on so we can help get that skin to a state that can process that tan.